Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik Ziiiq here again today to bring you another episode of Let's Play Monster Hunter Generations. As you can see, my Palicos are now dressed up in the Gormagala and Teostra armor. I'm still in my Tetsukabra, but I am using a later game Gunlance, and today we're going to fight the Nibelsnarf, one of my favorite monsters in this game. I've already eaten. I'm eating for feline trainer right now, because for some reason I feel like I should train my felines. So I'm not going to have any like special mounting bonuses. But I also went ahead and talked to everybody. Got rid of all my little yellow exclamation marks. I highly recommend doing that if you own the game yourself. But personally, I just skipped through the dialogue. You see a lot of like return characters from previous games coming and visiting the villages and giving you jobs. So it is kind of cool, but it's also kind of a huge pain in the ass. So I would not bother myself. The breakable parts on the Nibelsnarf are the uvula and the legs. Also, I brought enough stuff to actually capture it because capturing actually gives you a lot more rewards in this game than it used to in the previous game. Like, you always had a better chance of getting sometimes a rare drop on carves, but this one it seems whenever I capture, especially in multiplayer, it just pays out with so much stuff that it's pretty much always worth doing. Although you can always just check the what am I talking about? You can always just check. I don't know, man. You can always just check the drop rates online. They are all there and available for you. Remember that you actually get 4 carves and just chances while capturing. I was really hoping that would be it. Oh, there he is. Should have been able to see that one coming. Let's try to get this. Whoa! Try to get a couple of these off as soon as possible. For a monster that is mainly underground, Nibelsnarf has a lot of mobility. Remember, you want to be reloading at first to try to get to that red damage gauge as quickly as possible. And interesting thing about this current Gunlance and all the gear from this monster actually is that gotta focus. Whoa, he's still going. I might get knocked off here. I got knocked off. Okay, interesting thing is whenever you dodge at all, you actually gain sharpness. Has a chance of sharpening up, which is fantastic if you're using aerial because you're doing so much dodging to get in the air. So you might notice it's also the first weapon in the game that you can get blue sharpness on, which remember, sharpness actually gives you a damage multiplier as well as just oh, did not quite go over there, which is nice because now it is time for a wyvern fire. I kind of knew I wasn't going to hit there, so I didn't bother. I knew I was going to. What was I going to say? I'm distracted. I like the Nibelsnarf because I always am singing nibble, nibble, snarf, snarf. Nibble, nibble, snarf, snarf, a snarf, snarf, which is one of my favorite songs, Haba Zoot Zoot, Haba Haba Zoot Zoot. One of my favorite silly songs anyways. I'm kind of losing track of what I'm saying because I am a bit focused on this fight. So as you can see, the uvula is currently in his mouth. I also have a new technique here. As you can see, it's pretty much a really intense wyvern fire that does a lot of damage. If you manage to use it while he's standing still, it also breaks parts really easily. Of course, still quite hard to cut a tail off with an aerial gun lance, I have to say. This is a wide gun lance as well, so the shelling does a lot more damage. I still say it's probably better to just jump as often as possible with it though, because you end up reloading the shells anyways and you can shell after every jump. I didn't actually paintball this guy. I'm starting to regret that, so let's get that done right now. I have sonic bombs to get him out of the ground, but I'm not sure if I want to use them because I'm bad at it. Ah, there we go, paintballed him. Just barely, but I managed. So essentially, I'll never really lose green sharpness as long as I'm using the aerial style with this gun lance. Or at least it's unlikely, except for in a longer fight. I got the hit in there, but Unfortunately, his knockback was just much stronger than mine. His knockback can walk right through the door with the feeling so pure. Oh no. Get me out, get me out. I got out. Sucker. His weak points are actually his mouth and his gills. So when he's in rage, he has gills. You can see them right there. And I'm doing lots of extra damage to them by hitting them over and over again. And also his nose, but apparently only when he's enraged. Or at least if I'm reading my data right, that's the case. His uvula as well, but I'm not sure if it actually exists after you break it. And I do have another Dragon Blast here, which I want to use. There we go. Got it right away and it knocked him up again. Does he count as being in a pitfall trap right now? Because I might want to try to... I think he might be ready to capture already. At least if I had to guess he is. That looks like a limp if you ask me, guys. So I think like a lot of monsters in this area, he heads to area 3 when he's limping. So I'm going to follow him right there. And then we get to do the urgent quest, I think. Alright. Now I'd be mining, but I've actually been doing tons and tons of resource gathering because I like playing this game even when I'm not doing Let's Plays or streams. But if I'm not Let's Playing or streaming, I feel bad about making progress. So I've just been pretty much gathering resources as quickly as possible. So been sending all my Plecos out through their cannon on little traps. Let's get a capture in right here. Should only need to hit him with a single tranq bomb. Main objective completed. So you don't get as much time to actually mine or look around if you capture, which sucks because I thought there was a mining point in here. Oh, there it is. But I very likely won't get any of the any minerals from it. Oh, got one iron ore. Come on, Maclite ore, and quest completed. Lovely. Yes. I think that was a fantastic quest. Was it ever? Okay. So next thing's next is the urgent quest, which is to hunt well, it isn't quite the headliner monster of this series, but it is one of the new monsters that was kind of like advertised and shown off, which is the Malfestio, which is a very, very annoying owl who likes to put you to sleep and reverse your controls, as well as just do a lot of sweeping attacks. Oh, really not a big fan of the Malfestio here, guys. So I'm going to be doing that right away after I go check on my cats, which I'm going to actually show you guys. Its head and its torso are its weak points. It's pretty weak against water if you want to have it be weak against something. And it is pretty bad against being mounted. Only 60 mount damage to initially mount it. Breaks include head, wings, and tail. Although I'm not sure how you exactly break the tail. Maybe that big blast level 2 will actually do the trick. Also, talking to the guy in the corner who talks about hunter arts all the time, in the bottom left of the starting village, that I for some reason want to call Bram right now, even though it's Bairn. Talking to this guy gets you your extra hunter skills as you go along. So, village chief, I will talk to you, and I have things to do in Yokuma and Kokoto apparently. But I will talk to him, but first I gotta check on my cats. I've unlocked the honey farm. You can do it one of two ways. You can either do the prowler only quests until you get to like the end of the act or the 3rd star quests, or you can get to high rank in online, which is what I did last night to unlock the honey farm. So once you have the honey farm, you can make your own high potions. So as you can see in my item pouch, I now have potions, mega pickaxes, and mega bug nets, and a lovely item set that's super easy to use. But time to play this little cannony mini game. I wish I could show you both screens for this, because down below you actually fire a little cannon off, and up above you try to bounce it off and see what you can get. You try to line up cats with their specialties. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So if I wanted to send them on another quest, which I do, because you should always do this, it just gives you lots of extra stuff. You go to the locale, Right here there is a monster you guys have not seen yet, but it is a big purple, like it has a purple color coding to it. So what I want to do is get all my purple color coding cats of the highest level that are available and have 3 enthusiasm, and put them here. There's two purples actually. So I start the expedition, and as you can see there's different places to aim, and I want to get like right where those circles overlap, which you kind of start memorizing how much you need to shoot to do that after a little while. So I think I got both of them there, and I think I need to aim less in that direction. Yeah, there we go. Almost max on the bar right here on the cannon in order to get both of them. Almost, but not quite. And I think I got all, or both of those squares with all of them. So depending on where you shoot them, they'll collect different amounts, and depending on their specialty, they'll gather with different efficiency at those points. Interesting thing to note. Also, I have 2 cats off doing their trading. It costs very little in terms of points. I don't think I'll ever be running out of points, but you might also notice that I have changed my Malfestio. Upon encountering it, members of the team were said to have suddenly succumbed to confusion and deep unnatural sleep. Please hunt down this beast before it causes more harm. You can find it in the urgent quest at the quest counter. It's an unusual foe. Do not let your guard falter. Good luck, hunter. So you might notice I've also changed my Plecos. I've changed them out for lower level Plecos, first of all, and second for special Plecos. So this is Univer, and the other one I think is Mario. Yeah. So these are Plecos that are actually DLC. I'm not actually sure if they're any better than the regular Plecos, or if they have special skills, or they have combinations that are uncommon. Let's go ahead and eat. I really want to actually continue to get Feline Trainer. Just get my Plecos up as quickly as possible, since they get me so much stuff. I don't know if their level actually affects their gathering capability, but I'm assuming it does. Either way, Malfestio time. I'm sure that scientist just wants to talk to me about the Malfestio some more, so let's go ahead and hit urgent, go to Nocturnal Enchanter, and I'm going to actually edit my item set a tiny bit. This is not a very commonly used item because most people just know where monsters start, but I don't. So I'm going to start taking the maximum amount of Psycho Serums. I wouldn't normally, but for the sake of a Let's Play, I think it's a good idea. Psycho Serum shows you the location of the monster on the map. So I'm going to go ahead and store my remaining items, which are just some Maclight, or there we go. Resort, and then I'm going to go to item set and register it. So the great thing about having a registered set, I'm not sure if I've said this already, is that, actually I want to store this, arrange again, and then register the set. There we go. So the great thing about having a registered set is whenever you go to it, not only does it replenish all your items instantly, it also deposits all your items. So just a good thing to have. Have a few of them. Have like a normal one, a hot weather one, and a cold weather one. And a capture one. Again, I'm definitely capping because apparently the rewards are just really, really good. So let's get going. I ate. I got my items. Yes. All ready. You all ready for this? Don't. Malfestio. Malfestio, not Malfiesto. Malfestio, not Malfestio. For some reason I have a very hard time pronouncing this name. So, time limit of 50 minutes should be very, very easy. Remember, I'm using overpowered gear here, at least more or less. Even with normal gear though, this would be pretty easy. I find the Tetsukabra armor kind of hard carries you pretty bad. So it starts out in area 4. I'm going to want to paintball it as soon as I'm out there. Did I even get Feline Trainer? I didn't check. That one I find usually activates like almost no matter what. I got Trainer, and I also got Polisher so I can sharpen up really quickly. But let's get my paintballs out right here. I also made a lot of traps, and I claimed the beginning item package. So I have like tons of pitfall and shock traps. I find they're very easy to make in this game. Occasionally in other games, pitfall traps are going to be hard and shock traps are going to be easy. This game, I'm just having a very easy time with both of them. Oh, that's a nice little opening. I like it. Yeah, they've really cut down on the cutscenes on this, which is probably why it took less time to produce and why it's so much smaller. Like, you used to have these huge pre-rendered cinematics for every goddamn monster. Oh, that is a bad idea. Oh well. I fell back on my old Gunlance ways there. Gunlance didn't used to have this bar, of course, which meant that you didn't really have to focus on locking it into the right amount of damage. So now my controls are reversed, which is like, oh, Frabjous Day Clue Calais type of deal. If you get hit, your controls unreverse, but ideally you don't want to get hit, right? That's just like the main concept of the game. Already dropped a tier for me. And I didn't check to see if I have a subquest. And there's me going to sleep. I'm not even going to struggle against it in all honesty. Wound targets body parts. Just target body part or all the body parts? I don't get what you want from me. So this guy is also pretty heavily armored, as you can see. Like, I have green sharpness, which is the best you can expect to have at this point in the game. And I am bouncing off. So good to get some aerial strikes in here. Also good to be reloaded if you have a wide gun lance. Okay, so he's gonna fly on by and do his crazy thing that reverses my controls. I get my controls reversed whether or not I'm blocking. I didn't actually know that for a fact, but it's good to be sure, really. And Dragon Blast is almost halfway ready. Controls are still reversed since I haven't been hit. Very hard to actually aim the jump attack while you have your controls reversed, especially when they suddenly unreverse mid-jump. Okay, what are you doing, man? I'm thinking I should maybe actually get Sense, even with the gun lance. Just have him focus on my cats a bit more. Back up to blue sharpness. That's nice at least. Ow. Okay. My lock-on didn't seem to be working there for a second. So, not a big fan of these super mobile monsters in this game. I am a big fan of him using that at this exact moment because he got a good hit off for his troubles. And I do notice that I can once again get my attack up, so no more Wyvern Fires for me. No more, Mr. Wyvern Fire. No more, Mr. Weak, I guess I would say. Again, I should be reloading after every shot in order to get up to full damage as quickly as possible, I think anyways. And a mount is really nice here because I can maybe, after I'm done getting him on the ground, fire off a full load and then actually Wyvern Fire him to lock myself into place. There we go. It's not quite perfect, but I'll take it. And that should also charge up Dragon Blast, which I kind of don't want to use right now because I want to use it right now. Boom. I really think that should have gone off. It clearly didn't now that I look at it. But I actually got the blast sound, so I'm kind of pissed about it. Because that would have knocked him over and maybe broken a lot of his things. I'm stuck in the second highest damage bracket, which could be worse. You know, it's only 5% weaker than initial gun lance strength. So I'm not too upset by my loss. So as far as I know, the confusion stuff doesn't actually hurt you, but it's kind of hard to tell when... Okay, so I did end up getting into the sleep ray, but it didn't hurt me because I slid back into it, I guess. Which is nice. Wouldn't have expected them to be so friendly. Oh, damn. Generally, you get somebody to kick you in multiplayer mode. Okay, or you can be hit by that. That works too. So I actually now have my potions hotkeyed into my lower screen. Should make things much easier for me in the future. I attack the wrong way because I'm confused. I'm confused in real life and in the game. There we go. Managed to do a full unload there. Dragon Blast is about 1/4 of the way charged, but that's probably because I haven't been able to actually do much real damage here. Not entirely sure. Have I played Gunlance in the actual Let's Play yet? We're now down a potion. I should really actually be downing first aid meds first if I took them. You know, not to waste. Now I completely forgot to track where it went, but fortunately I saw where it went, so it's either in area 5 or 6. I'm gonna paintball it. I didn't see a limp there, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it is not yet ready to capture. And it must have gone to area 5 in that case. Unless it's one of those shitty monsters that circles around a lot and then goes off in a random direction. I just got a big spatter of dust on my leg from some unknown source. Weird. Let's not make the same mistake again and paintball it. It is exhausted at the very least. And I do have another chance to get up to full damage here, which I think I'm going to manage like right now almost. I did break its wings apparently. And I got its tail feathers there and did lock into the full damage. Or I got one of its wings at least. I'm not sure if they both break at the same time. Maybe, oh, it is limping. I'm not sure if I've broken every part, so I'm going to try to Dragon Blast it. I was hitting the wrong section. It's going to get away. Okay, well I am going to capture it in that case, because it's probably going to be flying to its nest now. So, Pitfall Trap it is. What level of shot does this weapon have? Just out of curiosity, probably 2 if I had to guess. It wouldn't be 3 yet. Max level you can get for shots on the Gunlance is 4. I have the feeling it might actually be sleeping there. So I'm going to go up and mine a bit while I can. Get some Dragon Amber pieces for myself. And I'd rather use... Actually, I'd rather use the Pitfall in this, but I'm surprised I did not get a Shock Trap even. Since I did restock on my items the normal way. How do I... Guys. Can I, like, climb it? Does it just wake up over time? Do I roll into his tree? Okay, it noticed me. Okay, so let's try to draw it over here. Not much of a walker. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't back jump anymore. Come on, charge me, man. I know you wanna. Actually, I should probably have this in here. Trank bomb's ready to go. Oh, so that's another move it can do when it, No, I want to be woken up. Okay, I have to get in here so that if it charges in here, then I at least have, okay. Reverse controls is better than what I had before. So you can panic dive through almost any move in order to avoid it. Damn, this thing's a pain in the ass to capture. Okay. At least the reverse controls are done for now. Come on, Owl. Okay, we got it. Anything that spends most of its time in the air, you can have a hard time capturing. Main objective complete, though. Let's see what I get for a reward. I don't know what this armor set gives you. Probably like sleep resistance and sleep or ailment damage. Element damage. What do they call it in this? Status damage. If I had to guess, anyways, because you know, just its thing. You are also about to see the most purple drops on the face of the planet. I have never seen this purple in a game of Monster Hunter until this game. And man, is it purple. So goddamn purple. Oh, drops? Yeah. Oh no, sorry, blue, not purple. The blue and the purple. They have a blue, dark blue and a dark purple. And, not entirely sure which ones are rare, but I got a lot of stuff there, and I got 2 Malfestio's webbings, and I'm pretty sure I needed those for something. So I'm super psyched about that. We definitely got at least 1 level up on my Palicos, and we are going home. Trying to get down, but I'm going home. Trying to get down, but I'm going home. Wow. Crab buckets. Oh, fantastic. Good episode. And do I get an improved kitchen now? Oh, there's a big fondue. Was that new? Is something new there? As far as I can tell, that's exactly what it was before. Oh, darling, I just got my paws on some new ingredients. Come take a gander at them. If perchance you work out a way to combine them, I might be able to make dishes with better effects than before. If you find any more ingredients, don't be afraid to bring them here, you hear? What ingredients will we try today? I don't actually know what is new. Oh. Malfest roast. Is that the only new ingredient? There we go. What else you got to say to me? Darling, get this. With your help, I've expanded both my menu and the bistro. Meow. It's not just a makeover. Now cooks get fired up more often, and food skills trigger more easily too. Also added some new dishes to the menu. So, Pearlies, try something new, something before you go, darling. All right, darling, let's get cooking. So before I actually do anything else, oh my God, they need to talk to me so much. Hey, it's the Caravaneer from the previous game. Yep. Well, if it ain't the Y-Academy Hunter, how have you been? Good, good. Heard you've been doing some mighty fine work as a hunter lately. Fine enough for me to trust you with something. You ever heard of a little place called Valhalla Harbor? Yes, I have. Sort of wandering marketplace. You won't find it on any maps. I got some old merchant friends who were attacked by some Gendrome out in the dunes. All their bits and pieces are still intact, thankfully, but they're trapped there until someone can help them. I need to sneeze. It's not just them, though. If we let those Gendrome tramp all over the dunes, we can say goodbye to one of the most important trade routes in the region. Yeah, I'll go and hunt the Gendromes. Okay. So I'm not doing all of these on Let's Play episodes because there's just so many of them. And this is probably another one. So I'm going to avoid any of the talking to random people. I'm just going to basically go through the main quest line, because there's a surprising amount of talking to random people in this game. But before I actually head out, I'm going to go check on the results of my little mini game there, which you guys I haven't seen yet because I haven't been over there. I'm also currently harvesting 2 things. I have a few different like trade routes here. I'm assuming that probably opens another trade route. But if I view inbox, I'm currently trading for sap plants and honey because I wanted to make some bomb casings. I don't know how to get stones fast, but I am pretty happy with the amount of honey I'm getting. If I'm not mistaken, I still have like 4 days left, yeah. So you can also get extra things here. Everything's on sale right now for half off. So I think I'm gonna just like buy 99. It's only 9,000 points for 99 of these. I have so many points. Yeah. Nutrients I think are good for something, like you mix them with other things to make things. I'm not sure about immunizer. Ah, fuck it, let's spend the money. So I have those just in case I need them later. I don't know what exactly they merge with or they combine with, but it's important to have them either way. So let's see what my Meowsters managed. Okay, so I got like some sparklies because I hit all their specialties. And as you can see, they got lots of handsome scraps, fur scraps, handsome fur, handsome monster bone, a lot of shiny beetles, Mitsune scraps, Mitsune scale, purple fur, scraps. Lots of fun. And I can turn those into Palico armor, so let's actually go do that real quick. I can probably make the full Mitsune set now, so Palico weapon and armor. So I might as well show you what it looks like, because, you know, kind of super easy to actually get it out. I can't actually show you in a big screen because, again, it's on the lower screen, but I can at least, like, zoom out and kind of show you. So if I go back here, there's a Sergio's, there's a Mitsune. You need a bubble foam. Oh, that's so expensive. Bubble foams are not that unrare. Okay, either way, I'm going to grab one. It's an attack down. It has a lot of water damage to it. And then Forge Head. Need Mitsune again. I need to spend all my bubble foam on this shit. Forge Body. And as you can see, that is a cute little weapon, or a cute little costume right there. I kind of like it. A nice little umbrella going on. I like the other one more, but I like this one too. I mean, I might move this guy out of Teostra and put him into Gormagala just because it looks so much cooler. I like the ghost look. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. If you really enjoyed the episode, consider supporting me on Patreon and maybe checking out another one of my videos or series. That one in the bottom left corner was me and Despic and I. Me and Despic. Improper English, my friends. But we have some pretty fun times in the Mario games when they come out, and they are very hilarious. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.